the mother of a saint. In a time when the Roman Empire was vast and restless, a woman's quiet faith would change the course of history. Her name was Monica, a devoted mother whose love and prayers shaped not only her family, but the entire Christian world. Known as the mother of Saint Augustine, one of the greatest minds and saints of the early church, Monica's story is one of unwavering hope, fierce determination, and deep trust in God. She lived in a world where pagan beliefs still held strong, and the challenges of family life were many. Yet her faith never wavered. Through her tears and triumphs, Monica became a symbol of perseverance, a beacon of maternal love, and a saint whose prayers opened the door to one of the most profound conversions in church history. This is the story of a mother whose heart burned with faith, whose spirit was unbreakable, and whose legacy continues to inspire millions around the world today. Chapter 1. A Life Rooted in Faith. Monica was born around the year 331 in Tagaste, a modest town in the Roman province of North Africa. From her earliest days, she was nurtured in the Christian faith, which was still growing and often met with resistance in a world deeply rooted in pagan traditions. Her family was devout, and Monica absorbed lessons of prayer, humility, and charity that would shape her entire life. As a young woman, Monica entered into marriage with Patricius, a man whose strong personality and pagan beliefs contrasted sharply with her own Christian values. Their union was not always peaceful. Patricius was known for his quick temper and stubbornness. Yet Monica's faith became a quiet anchor in their household. She faced the challenges of marriage with extraordinary patience, grace, and unwavering hope that her love and example would soften even the hardest hearts. Together they had 3 children, Navigius, who died young, and 2 sons who would survive, Navigius and Augustine. Augustine, the youngest, was a curious and restless boy whose intellectual and spiritual journey would become one of the most remarkable stories in Christian history. Monica raised her children with deep care, teaching them the faith she treasured, even as the world around them was filled with uncertainty and temptation. Living in a time of social and religious turmoil, Monica's life was a testament to steadfast belief and quiet strength. She balanced her roles as wife, mother, and Christian with remarkable courage, always holding close the hope that her family would come to fully know God's love. Her story is one of faith planted in rocky soil, but growing tall and strong through perseverance and grace. Chapter 2. A Mother's Prayer. Monica's greatest battle was not fought on a battlefield, but in the quiet depths of her heart and soul. Her most profound struggle was for her son Augustine, whose restless spirit led him far from the Christian faith she held dear. Augustine's youth was marked by rebellion, confusion, and a restless search for meaning beyond the teachings of his mother. He was drawn to philosophy, worldly pleasures, and even heretical ideas that challenged the church's core beliefs. Watching her son drift away was a source of deep sorrow and concern for Monica, but her faith never wavered. She believed in the transformative power of prayer, a faith so strong that she lifted her voice to God constantly, begging for Augustine's return to the light of faith. Day and night, Monica prayed with tears and hope, convinced that no soul was beyond the reach of God's mercy. Her prayers were not passive wishes, but a fierce and tender act of love. Monica's devotion was accompanied by sacrifices and tears, yet she refused to give in to despair. Instead, she embraced patience and trust, believing that God's timing was perfect and that her son's heart would one day open. Monica's steadfast prayers became a spiritual shield for Augustine, protecting him even in moments of darkness and doubt. Her love was a powerful force, silently working to guide him back toward God. This chapter of her life shows the incredible strength found in a mother's prayer, a force that changed the course of history through a single soul's transformation. Chapter 3. Trials and Perseverance. Monica's journey was marked by relentless challenges and hardships that tested her faith and resolve time and time again. The path she walked was far from easy, filled with personal struggles and difficult family dynamics that would have shaken a lesser spirit. Her marriage to Patricius was strained by his volatile temper and pagan beliefs, creating tension and conflict within their household. Monica faced these trials with remarkable patience and grace, never allowing bitterness to take root in her heart. Instead, she prayed for her husband's conversion and sought to be a living example of Christian love and humility. Tragedy also visited Monica's family in the loss of two of her children at a young age. The pain of these losses was profound, yet she found solace and strength in her unwavering trust in God's providence. Monica's grief deepened her compassion and renewed her commitment to faith, showing that even in sorrow, hope could shine through. Beyond personal hardships, Monica's perseverance was tested by the long and arduous journey she undertook to support Augustine. Determined to bring her son back to the faith, she traveled great distances, often on foot or by boat, from North Africa to the bustling city of Milan. Her journey was both physical and spiritual, demonstrating a mother's unwavering love and courage. Throughout these trials, Monica's spirit remained unbroken. Her faith was a steady flame that guided her through darkness, inspiring all who knew her. She became a symbol of resilience and steadfastness, showing that true faith is not without struggle, but is forged in the fires of perseverance and hope. Chapter 4. The Conversion of Augustine. The turning point in Monica's life, and indeed in the history of Christianity, came in the vibrant city of Milan. It was here that Augustine, a man of brilliant mind and restless spirit, found himself caught between skepticism and faith, searching desperately for truth and meaning. Monica's prayers, sacrifices, and unwavering hope finally bore fruit. Encouraged by Bishop Ambrose, whose wisdom and kindness opened new pathways of understanding, Augustine began to see faith not as a burden, but as a liberating force of love and truth. Monica stood by him throughout this transformative journey, offering encouragement, comfort, and a mother's unshakable belief in the power of grace. The moment of Augustine's conversion came unexpectedly in a quiet garden. Surrounded by nature's calm, Augustine was overwhelmed by a profound spiritual awakening. In tears, he surrendered to God's mercy, renouncing his former life and embracing a new path of faith. This was not merely a personal victory. It was a turning point that would echo through centuries. Monica's joy was boundless. Years of tireless prayer and patient waiting had culminated in a miracle. Her son, once lost in the shadows, had found the light. This transformation shaped not only Augustine's destiny as a great theologian and bishop, but also the future of the Christian Church itself. Through her unwavering love and faith, Monica proved that a single soul's salvation can change the world. Her story is a powerful reminder of the impact one person's prayers and persistence can have on history. Chapter 5. Legacy of a Saint. Monica's earthly journey came to a peaceful close soon after Augustine's baptism. Her heart was filled with joy and peace, having witnessed the miracle she had prayed for so fervently, her son's complete conversion and dedication to Christ. But Monica's legacy extends far beyond her lifetime. She stands as a timeless symbol of maternal love, faith, and perseverance. Her story teaches us that no prayer is ever wasted, and no soul is beyond the reach of hope and grace. Saint Augustine himself often credited his mother's prayers and example as the foundation of his faith and spiritual journey. Monica's life reminds us that holiness is not reserved for the extraordinary, but is found in the everyday acts of love, patience, and unwavering trust in God's plan. Today, Saint Monica is honored not only as the mother of a great saint, but as a beacon of hope for all who struggle to bring loved ones closer to faith. Her courage, devotion, and enduring spirit continue to inspire millions around the world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of Saint Monica, a woman whose faith and love changed history and whose legacy continues to shine brightly. We appreciate your support, and invite you to stay with us for more stories of courage, faith, and inspiration.